Hello guys and welcome to the Reddit review. We've got a lot of new posts and we got a lot of news recently, so I kind of want to see how Reddit community feels about upcoming DreamSnap and Vanellope. And I have a feeling there is going to be a lot of mixed feelings, so let's get straight into it. I'm kind of scared a little. What is going on with her eyes and hair? I kind of wish I didn't see that. Some Q&A answered for this coming update. So yeah, we got the information about the Vanellope, DreamSnaps weekly moonstones. Let's see what people have to say about it. I mean, I don't see anything negative that can possibly be said about this, except for people who never decorate and don't care about decorating. But then if you think about it, if somebody doesn't care about decorating, so they're not planning to participate in any decoration competitions, then why would they need moonstones? Because all the premium items are about decorating. So it's like in my opinion, it's a very, very fair option to give people option to earn moonstones for participating in a decorating competitions, to get moonstones that you can spend on more decorating items. So let's see. Let's see what we got. Most upvoted comment. Prepare for me to be posting the most low effort, taking at a random angle picture to get my 300 moonstone participation prize. Now that's the spirit. That's what I said. Just take a photo of a grass and post it. I mean, I wonder if that's going to be allowed, because like, It feels like it's a little bit cheating. Like, I would understand low effort build that fits the theme, but at least it should kind of fit the whatever the competition is. But yeah, but how do we eliminate? I mean, I guess through the process of voting, these posts are going to be eliminated anyway, because if you get an actual submission versus like a random picture, you're always going to vote for the actual submission. So those images are going to get eliminated in like first round of voting, and people still get moonstones. I think it would work. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, hopefully. I'm glad it's going to be the same feature instead of the social media. Oh, a game feature instead of social media. Absolutely. I know a lot of people don't want to create accounts on different social media. So I was pretty confident from the start it was going to be in game, because it was not going to work if it was on other social media. I think if we get that, they're going to be increasing everything to buy with them a lot. Well, that's going to be kind of counterproductive. I don't believe they're gonna do this, because it's a kind of scummy way to do it. I'm hoping, once again, I have no idea, but I'm hoping they're not gonna do it. I think we'll have more bundles and maybe more of the pricier items like house skins. I doubt they will raise prices on current selections. I wouldn't mind more bundles. I hear all the time when we have Story Fresh, people keep saying, give us new items. Why are you only posting repeats? And I'm like, but you say things are expensive, and they're not adding too many items, which means that you will have a chance to get more of the items. Like, people sometimes say two opposite things, like items are too expensive, but also give us more items. I'm like, how does that even work? I'm totally fine with having repeats, because that allows you like an extra week of no new items to actually grind for more moonstones to buy the items. So it makes sense for me, but I don't know. Gameloft has announced a new feature called DreamSnaps that will allow you to earn free weekly moonstones. All right, let's see once again the most upvoted comment. Hope it's going to be positive. Hooray, another competitive creativity thing for people with massive followings to always win. Okay. Once again, there is plenty of ways to make the voting fair. And I think they're going to go one of those ways, because they totally realize that it's not going to be fair if it's not anonymous, and if it's like like you basically, the people who are already on top, they get shown to more people, making them even more on top. I don't believe, I'm 90% sure that people with great followings are not going to have a huge competitive advantage if they implement the voting correctly. And I think they will. I think there are smart people working there, so let's at least give them a chance. Like, it could be bad, it could be, but we don't know yet, so it's too early to judge. Let's wait for them to even release the feature, and then if it's bad and unfair, then we complain. Okay? I think it sounds fair. Okay, this is crazy. This is crazy how many people, like, I was excited until I saw this. I hadn't considered that before, and I hate it. It didn't even release yet. What do you hate? Why are we hating on something that we don't know about? It's not released yet. We don't know how it's gonna work. There is perfect, like, there are ways to make it that it's not even gonna be a problem. Let's just wait and see, and then we decide if we hate it or not. No promoting your submission on any social media platforms. Absolutely not. If that was gonna be a feature, it's gonna kill this thing on day one. I truly believe they're not stupid enough to like allow people to promote their submissions, especially if you get weekly moonstones. That's so easily exploitable. It should not be a thing. I think the post should be anonymous, and you shouldn't be able to look up a specific work. You just vote on whatever the game gives you, and everybody gets the same amount of eyes on every submission. That's the only way it should be. And if it's not, I'm gonna join you in this protest, guys. But for now, it's too soon to tell. Me listening to villagers talk about how evil Ursula and Scar are. It took me a while. Oh man, this is funny. Oh my god, it took me like 30 seconds to figure this out. Like, oh, I love this. This is funny. This is gold. When Nala starts talking about how something is off with the circle of life, and I remember all the trees I removed because they were blocking my view. Yeah, well, to be fair, it's a decorating game, so us decorating shouldn't mess with Circle of Life, Nala. Getting 3 gifts ready for a villager. They just went to sleep. Okay, these are some good memes. Oh wow, 500 upvotes in 12 hours. Yeah, people definitely appreciating those. Well done, said Stress. Wow, your name is not fun compared to the memes. Your name is sad. Stitch keeps out. Stitch. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. Hilarious. Nintendo refunded my money. I called Nintendo and explained that after 10 months, this game is still a dumpster fire. I told them that the devs are not prioritizing fixing existing problems, quest decorating Scrooge's store, but continue to pump out new content in an effort to capitalize on those players who are addicted. They agreed with me and refunded my $29.95. I'm not complaining. I took notes when the game crashed. I spent a lot of time on their Discord site before contributing, not complaining. It's been almost a year. It's not early access anymore. When I bought the game, I expected the content would be limited, not defective. When update was announced, I marked my calendar and looked forward to what I naively thought were bug fixes. Then I recently realized they were using their paying customers to crowdsource the work that should have been done before release. Have you seen all the mega threads in the bugs issues section of the Discord? For a few months, I stopped playing the game because even with all the crashing, I was getting something out of it all. But with the latest update, I realized that Gameloft is just going to push forward new content without fixing existing problems. Every time I start a new quest, I try to decorate a 10-stop, which is not the game experience they're marketing. Okay, so it sounds like you had very bad experience with the game. I can understand asking for a refund. It's really hard for me to judge because it feels wrong. It feels wrong to put 10 months into the game and then still get a refund. It feels like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. But getting a refund is one thing. Posting this on Reddit and getting this this post literally blew up. It got a lot of upvotes and it's gonna have a lot of eyeballs on it. And I feel like this post can do a lot of harm for the game. Like, imagine if everybody who has slight issue with the game is now gonna go and try to get the game refunded. It's gonna raise a bunch of red flags on every platform. It's gonna hurt the game instead of help it. It can actually hurt it in a major way. And okay, I understand some people have legitimately unplayable, like they cannot play, especially Nintendo Switch players. Like, I've been reading this thread and I've seen crashing is far from the only problem I've experienced on the Switch. My Switch is about 4 years old and the game crashes frequently, but the audio also skips almost the entire time I play. If I try to move any buildings, it freezes upon exiting design mode. The fishing rings just don't show up. It freezes when I pick up memories, and since the last update, anytime I try to hang out with characters, they get stuck in a place and won't perform their roles. It's a pretty controversial topic, but I've seen a few people describing their play experience like the game literally sounds unplayable. And if you cannot play the game, I don't know, I feel like it should take you less than 10 months to figure out that the game is unplayable. And if you're not willing to wait for them to fix it, then yeah, maybe it's a appropriate thing to do is to try to get a refund. But I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are gonna read this thread. A lot of people whose the only problem with the game is expensive items in the premium shop. And they're gonna be like, okay, I want a refund for this game. The developers are not focusing on content. They're focusing on putting a lot of paid items into the game, and that's the only thing they do. And that's not true. Yes, there are expensive items in the premium shop, but they have been fixing bugs every single update. I mean, I have some experience with game development, and like, considering how many consoles this game is on, there is always going to be new bugs popping up which are going to be impossible to fix. Like, they're adding new features and new content every update, so it's bound to add new bugs as well. And once again, I totally agree. This game has way too many bugs for how long it's been out. I feel like they should prioritize, like, literally do patches like every maybe months or so, fixing all the reported bugs. I agree with this. And some people probably deserve the refund for how unplayable the game is on their Nintendo Switch. But I also been reading this thread, and there's a lot of people who say, like, it's working really well on the Switch. It crashes every once in a while. Like, I honestly don't understand how can it be possible. Like, I literally seen people with exactly the same Nintendo Switch version. One person says the game plays perfectly, barely ever crashes. The other one says it's completely unplayable. It freezes every minute and crashes all the time. Like, I honestly don't know what to tell you. If it's unplayable, it might be justified, but I'm just afraid how much harm this post can do, and how many other people who have very minuscule issues with the game, like, once again, they saw an expensive Wally bundle and they're like gonna be, okay, I played this game, I spent hundreds of hours in this game, I'm gonna get a refund because of the expensive items in the shop. I hope you guys don't do this. This is just not cool. If you really want this game to succeed, don't abuse some store's refund policy. It's just not cool. Oh, like, if you have really unplayable game and you are not, like, you're done with it, you're not willing to give developers any more chances to fix it, then maybe that's the avenue you can try. But please don't abuse the system, because like, it has a very great potential to hurt the game and all the players that actually enjoy the game in the future. Let me teleport to my house. Anyone else think we should be able to teleport to our homes? I don't want to move it well to next to my house, but I hate having to run every time I want to get back there. Well, which house? Are you saying that every player house that we place should act like a teleport, that you can click on the map and teleport inside of it like immediately? Actually, I love that. I think that would be very cool. Like, if you purchase the house skin, I think maybe the basic home, maybe, like, since we're paying so much moonstones, and it's like a super premium feature for player houses, I think each house skin should come with a built-in teleport, where you can just click on your house on the map and teleport inside of it immediately, no matter where you are on the map. I think it's for the prices they're charging for these house skins, I think it's a small thing to add. Finally tore the plaza down and going for a parkish look now. This is still a work in progress. Oh, this looks good. I like this. I would like to see updates. Nice little park in the middle. Very open design. I love it. So, I just spent $5 in moonstones. Listen, my favorite color is purple, okay? I saw the purple cottage on the shop, which was up for 3,000 moonstones. I had 2,500. I never buy from the shop, but I want a cute house, not my ugly generic one. I bought the smaller moonstone bundle, and I bought the cottage. Please tell me my purchase was justified, because I'm kind of upset with myself. Don't be upset with yourself for getting something that makes you happy. To be fair, you probably could have gotten better deal. For example, I mean, depends on which console you play. You could have bought like another edition of the game, maybe on different platform, and get a better deal on moonstones. You could get a bigger package in case you want to spend more in the future. But then again, like if I'm ever gonna buy moonstones from the shop, I'm going for the $50 bundle, because I know myself. I know I'm gonna need more in the future, and $50 offers the best deal. But if you literally pretty confident that you're never gonna spend any more moonstones again, then it's like $5, depending on which country you're on. If you are in US, $5 can buy you a cup of coffee in Starbucks, and people spend it every day, and that Starbucks is gone in a minute. But this house, you'll see it for months and months ahead, and you're gonna enjoy it. So I definitely think that you shouldn't feel bad about it at all. Don't let negative people diminish your happiness. This isn't any different than taking that $5 and buying a coffee or putting it towards Netflix. Exactly my point. You're spending and getting like the feeling of joy and the feeling of owning something premium. It's a good feeling, not gonna lie. Anyway, that was a very interesting Reddit review. We got a lot of controversial topics to talk about, which is always... Just kidding. That's... I wish we didn't have to, but I feel like I want to address all of these topics that are being popular right now, because... I don't know, I feel like I want to keep this community positive. Like, I feel like in the future, if I ever have a serious issue with Disney Dreamlight Valley, instead of making content complaining about it, I would probably just slowly switch to a different game. Like, I just don't like complaining about things. If there's something valid that I think can be improved, I will make a video with constructive criticism, but I don't like to complain. Let's just stay positive and hope for the best. We have some more amazing news. Guys, did you know that we have 4 demigods now? We have Itska, we have Amanda Davis, Natalie Clark, and now brand new demigod, Quinn's Cozy Corner. Thank you so much, Quinn, for becoming a demigod. We have now a full page of demigods. Any more demigods, and we're gonna have 2 pages for demigods, which would be absolutely incredible. So whoever signs up as a demigod next is gonna have a whole page for themselves until we get more demigods, which is a big honor. Thank you so much, everybody, for supporting this channel. You guys are absolutely incredible. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed, subscribe. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.